already working. The strategy's working. Okay, so today, as I said yesterday, you need to make sure you're watching the video, you're showing up to Zoom or something for this assignment today. So hopefully you're either on Zoom right now or you are watching from home. I don't need you up right now. Just need you to load. Okay, or just take over my screen and don't let me do anything. Adobe InDesign has hijacked my screen. Okay. Don't worry. Just for a minute. We will be back to you. Just relax. Well, I can't see anything. Oh goodness. I may have clicked too many times. There we go. Alright, there's that. So again, what we're doing today, we're going to create a business card, watch the video from class, or join Zoom. So there's tons of different business cards. If we Google, maybe, business card, and we, gosh, I'm lost. Okay. If we Google, we can see multiple examples of business cards. Again, they're not used as much today, but they still have their purpose. A lot of times if you work for a company, the company itself might not have a business card anymore, but they might have business cards for their employees because you're still going to have those person-to-person meetings. Well, again, eventually you'll have those in-person meetings once again, and people will want business cards, and you won't just want to say, well, go to our website and find them. A lot of people still are going to be like, well, no, can you give me something so I can look you up a lot easier, or phone call you, or email you, or text you, or something, just so I can get up with you in the future. Anybody know Landon Reynolds? No, Landon Reynolds, one person does. Anyway, he has his own like car washing thing now he's doing. He made business cards, and it works out for him a lot easier because he doesn't have like a website. Because it's more of just a small little operation he's running where he's just, hey, call me and I'll come wash your car and you can pay me. That's basically all he does. So it works out for him well. So one thing we want to know is what's the business card size? It's obviously pretty small, and it's looking like it's 2 inches by 3.5 inches is what it's looking like. So now that we know that, that's going to be a good starting point for Adobe InDesign. So we're going to create new. I don't know where the little window is going to pop up on this screen, of course. And we're going to want to do kind of a custom, document. So we're going to want it to print, obviously. And then we're going to want the width, as we saw, to be 3.5 inches. So we're going to change this to inches and do the width at 3.5. That height would be ridiculous. And do 2. And this should create us a nice little business card unless I did something wrong. Yep, so there we go. This is what our business card, now this is obviously zoomed in so you can see what you're doing. And then from there, it's really however you want to do it. If we will review the PowerPoint we went over last week, if I'm not mistaken, we can remember business cards have certain things on them. So let's go ahead, we'll pull that PowerPoint up real quick because it won't take but a minute. Well, I said it'll take a minute, but it'll probably take forever. So again, it's really up to you how you design a business card. There's no one set way that's the correct way to complete a business card. Some business cards are vertical, some are horizontal. For the most part, most you'll see are that rectangular horizontal. The long way is horizontal. So that's the way we see most of them, even the example here is that way. But again, you're going to have that contact contains contact information. Use to remember your business typically includes contact's name, company, logo, address, telephone cell, fax numbers, email address, websites, any of that stuff. So I would like for you to include all that stuff. If you don't want to put a fax number, that's okay because that's kind of going away. But a telephone number would definitely be good. You don't have to put your real phone number up there, obviously. You can put a fake number. So again, you can put up a fake number, you can put a fake email address, you can put your school email address. It's totally up to you. I'm not worried about factual information. That's not the big deal here. What the big deal is that you have a business card. Again, this shouldn't even hardly take you all day, but I'm giving you plenty of time because you'll need to make a logo. And if you want to make a logo or if you want to find a logo, I'm not too worried about that. If you want to use your business logo from that previous assignment from last 6 weeks, that's perfectly fine as well. I kind of would prefer you do that so you kind of keep working with that same thing. But if you didn't like that one or something, it's not going to bother me if you decide to change. So that's what a business card needs to include. So there's tons of different ways we can work in here. Um, the easiest way, the easiest way to change the color, honestly, is using the rectangle tool, which we've already looked at a lot of these things, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Well, let's say we want a blue color. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. So you can see there, that's a layer, and that's going to help me start my business card. I didn't do the rectangle perfectly, so you want to make sure you did that. And you could probably click on said rectangle and make it the correct height and everything. Because we can see right now it's a little off, but it's close. So there you go. So that should cover my entire little document I made. Just have to play with it some. So we did that, and then we're going to want to add, like, for instance, the text files. We're going to need to change this color, I think. No, it's in black right now. So yeah, that's not going to show up well. So we want to make sure we're thinking about those design properties we talked about at the beginning of the semester. Just see what it looks like. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, that was the outline. Whoops. I'm just doing random colors right now. Well, I thought I did. Oh, I didn't highlight it. So there you go. And then I click here. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. So anyway, so that's how you would type in there. Again, it doesn't matter if you put your name in the top left, the top right, the middle. It's totally up to you. Business cards are something that are unique to each business for the most part. There's not really a set way to do it. Sometimes a business will use the back for their logo, and they'll use the front for all the information, vice versa. Sometimes it'll be a larger business card. It just depends. So that all being said, um, very simple today. Also, if you wanted to add a picture in here, you should be able to just kind of copy and paste it. That probably would be your easiest bet. Let's see. Well, we're looking over here. Business logo, and obviously you're not just going to Google business logo. You're going to, find something else that goes along more with the company. I want you to kind of have a company idea in mind for this, but change the selection tool. We should be able to paste. And there we go. We're definitely going to have to resize this. You can resize it right here. So probably like a 1 by 1. Make more objects. Okay. So I did something wrong. So you can always resize it the old-fashioned way if you need to. That might help too. You should be able to resize it up there though with the. Oh, it's going to be that. I'm trying to think how we do this. Let's crop it. Okay. We're going to have to look into that. I think the best way to bring it in. Let's see if I open a picture. What happens? Okay, well, I don't have any pictures. It might not let me. I don't think it's going to let me add a picture in here. So I'm going to have to go back and look at that. That's my bad. I thought I could just paste it in here really simply. I probably still can. Just got to find the best way to do it. Let's see. I think that may have done it. Oh, no. The struggle is real. There we go. So you're not going to want the selection tool. You're going to want the direct selection tool. That's going to help you resize this better. And yeah, if we work on this enough, we get to the right size. You might want to put it here. You put your information up here. Instead of if you use this text tool, you can kind of put it where you want. It's hard to see for me right now on the screen. I'm having a hard time seeing it, to be honest. But okay, so let's paint there. Miss Haddock, I need a little bit of assistance. Why is my text only showing up in the top left corner of this document? Why can't I create a text box that's whenever I click it just only types up here? I just had two. You know what's that I found? There's a way I know to do this. What did you say container was? I told all the kids to watch this because it's like if you don't watch, you're not gonna know what to do. Too bad Mr. Haddock doesn't know what to do either. I don't know why the text. I know I've done this when we did the newsletter assignment. I just don't know how I did it. How did I add a text box? There's gotta be a way to do this. Yep. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to type, and you're gonna go to paragraph, and that's gonna give you the tool you need. That's what I just did. Because that's what made this. Oh, that's resizing it. So that moves it. Let me get rid of this container real quick. So, I think I had that selected. I see now. So, if it's selected, that's what you're going to be making. That's what I literally just. Did you see? That's what I literally just. That's what I did. Now it's deselected it. Okay, it doesn't. I've got to do it here, and then you drag it on to the business card. Why that's what it is, I don't know. But you can't make a text box on the document. You're going to need to do it on the outside work area and then bring it in. Why? I don't know. Told you I knew how to do it. I just, so then obviously if you type too much, it's going to go outside of that work area and you're going to need to resize it. But I thought, oh gosh, I don't know what I've done. Okay. Let me click on, here we go. So to resize text, you do use the selection tool. To resize an image, you use the direct selection tool. I don't know why that is. So that you most likely saved as some kind of image. So you probably can go and copy it if you open it up, because usually your computer allows you to view your image. So you can view your image, copy it, and paste it just like that. That's the easiest way to do it. There are other ways to insert an image, because I think that container would be your best bet as well. This might actually be a better way. If you have this selected, no, never mind. It doesn't work that way like it used to. Again, let me preference all of this and take up for myself for like 5 seconds. Adobe updates itself constantly. It's changing all the time. So the last time I did this, you did a container like Ms. Haddock was saying, and you paste an image inside of there, and it would work. Now, so one thing we might do is hit the selection tool, and we might be able to like insert an image. There's tons of ways to do different things, so y'all are welcome to. You might actually do it here and then do. I know there's a way to do it, and I may have to rethink about this. There's import PDF. I'm gonna have to think about it. But for right now, at least I have shown you the exact. You have a way you could do this now. If you're at home, and you have not got Illustrator on your computer, that's okay. Let me preference this one more time. If you don't have Adobe Illustrator, it's okay. All right. You can use dual dots. I'm okay with that for now. But my people in here, I would prefer definitely for you to use InDesign. My people at home, if you can use InDesign, definitely use InDesign. Unfortunately, as much as me and Miss Haddock looked, because we're both teaching Adobe, we tried and did a lot of research. Remember, we had uPixlr and we had uVector for your other two programs. There is not a free online program that is anywhere near InDesign. And the closest thing is basically Publisher on Microsoft, or again, using Google Docs. I'm pretty sure in Google Docs, you can change the size of the paper, if I'm not mistaken. I might need a minute to figure this one out again, but we should be able to edit maybe. It's under templates. Where was that at? Ah, I see. So I need to get back here. Can we search? Let's see. Let's see if there's business card. Now, but also, I would love to go over really quickly, just for your knowledge. If you ever are writing a resume, they have resumes in Google Docs. So one day, if you don't have Microsoft, and I really need a resume, or I need to update a resume, or I need a new one. Google Docs does have resumes, and they have different things you might want. So I just did want to say that. You know what? So, let's do. I've got an idea. Let's do Google Draw. I think that's what it's called. This might be actually easier. So we're going to do this program actually instead. A lot of people don't know about this one. This is going to be probably your best bet. And we are probably going to be able to do this a little bit better. So what you will do here is let's just do a shape. Make it similar to a business card. And then do all the stuff you want to do inside of this business card, if that makes sense. So I'm still looking for those requirements. Here are the final requirements you need to make sure you get a good grade on this, because it's only going to be worth like 10 points. It's not that big of a deal. But I just want to make sure people are paying attention, either coming to Zoom or watching these videos, because I'm getting tired of getting emails, not understanding what to do, and I feel like I'm giving good instructions on Canvas. So I want to just try and see. I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to direct you everyone to the video. You need a logo. You need a contact information, and that would include phone number, email, your name, and then anything else you'd like to include. But if you've got the email, phone number, your name, your business's name, and a logo, maybe your logo works for your business name as well, because it might be in the logo. Maybe it doesn't. That's totally up to you. But as long as you have logo, business name, your name, phone number, email, I'm good. Does that make sense? So you got to have very simple project, right? I mean, it's very easy. You're making a small business project. It shouldn't be hard. I may put requirements up later, but for the first couple of days in this project, I just want to see if anyone watches the videos. So there you go. Any questions? Anyone not understand what they're doing? Now, remember, my people in class, my people at home, if you want to get Adobe, you're going to need to go to Creative Cloud. That's what's honestly probably going to take the longest time. Go to Creative Cloud and hit install on Adobe InDesign. I told you could do that yesterday if you had time. If you didn't, that's okay. You can do it now. So that's all you're going to need to do. The same as you did for Photoshop and Illustrator, just open up Creative Cloud and hit install. If you don't know your login, you're going to have to go through that process of, I forgot my password. I can't really help you with so much in that regard. So, all right. So that is it. I'm going to stop the recording. If you have any questions, please email me. Please send me any information. especially if you don't get it after watching this video. So let me stop recording.